Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Chodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel that teach with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you, Akim, you hopeful elect that puts your truth with all truth and sincerity, risking your lives and freedom on the highways and hedges. To do so, shalom to sincere believers, and shalom to sincere Akwath as well. Shalom, Brakatham, and Abad Babal. This is your brother Zarkar Aban coming back with another video. A few things I had in the spirit. You know, there's no particular list or particular order. Just a few things that, I have been meditating on all through the spirit. And we're going to start at the book of Psalms 47 and, take it from there. So Adon Ratzah, this will be edifying. Psalms 47 and verse 1 for the choir director. All right, because ultimately, real quick, psalm is, means what? Songs. A psalm of the descendants of Korah. Come, everyone, clap your hands. Shout to Yahweh with joyful praise. Okay, and right now we are doing what? Singing these songs. All right, we are praising Yahweh with Yahweh Shai. All right, by coming back to what? There's truth. All right, not everyone can ultimately receive it. Not everyone can sing the correct song. And also, this is in the NLT as well. I didn't mention it, but this is in the NLT. Real quick, let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 14. We start with verse 1. Revelation chapter 14 and verse 1. All right, and as you see, the heading, it said what? The Lamb, which you understand is Yahweh Shai, and 144,000 on Mount Zion. That 144,000, right, are the head of the, 1/3. All right, that's that, the governing body. Okay, the 144,000 are will always with Yahweh, with Yahweh Shai. Okay, with Yahweh Shai to build this, to build the earth. All right, just want to speak on that real, fast. But Revelation 14 and verse 1, and I looked it, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000. Ultimately, the head of our nation, all right, the chief, the head, all right, is Yahweh Shai. Okay, that's his, he's the ruler. Okay, up under Yahweh, and 4,000 having his father's name written in their foreheads, in your spirit. All right, that's why everyone cannot retain it, because ultimately it's not in them, right? Even though you can be an Israelite, ultimately, I've been saying this quite often, it has not been activated in you yet. Okay, only as it says 144,000. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as a voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right, and when we go to that word new, it just means refresh. All right, because this truth has always been here. All right, this wisdom, this knowledge has always been here, man. Ultimately, it's refreshed, because for a very long time the world was in darkness. All right, when you go to the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, okay, say the truth that had been so long hidden, right? But now that this truth is what is on a global stage, as they say, right? It's global, man. You got rappers that were speaking about it, right? Kyrie Irving, okay? So this truth is out here. Let's get a word for new, then we'll get back to a little bit of Revelation 14, go back to the book of Psalms 47.
Strong's G 2537, Kainos. Kainos.
All right, Kainos. It goes into what? New as respects, form, recently made fresh, recent, unused, unworn, as respects, substance of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. It said especially in freshness is properly so with respect to age, new. All right, reborn, young, youthful. All right, so ultimately, it's this truth is refreshing. Okay, because once again, for a long time this place was in utter darkness, but from 1969 with Bivens, Ava Bivens, till real how the truth has hit a global scale, man. especially from 2007 to now. All right. And in there, Revelation 14 verse 4, these are a day which were not defiled with women. All right. And this ultimately goes into what? This women goes into, like philosophies. Okay. Because we got to understand that the Most High speaks in what? Similitudes and parables. All right. You go to the book of Hosea, was it 12 and 10? Okay. It's the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 10, and it reads, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets. All right, similitudes. Okay. And this word for similitude,
Strong's H 1819. Dama. Dama.
Dama, it says to be like, resemble, to be like, resemble, to liken, compare, to imagine, think, to make oneself like. All right. It says compare by implication, to resemble, liken, consider, compare, devise, like, mean, think, use similitudes. All right. So the Most High is just using an example. Okay. All right. Because ultimately, this women, it goes into what? Philosophies. All right. Similitudes. These are a day which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins, meaning they was not dealing and dabbling with different philosophies. They stayed on the right path. All right. Because really they was already preordained to be on the right path. These are a day which followed the Lamb, Yahushua, whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto Yahweh and to the Lamb. All right, being the first fruits. You also, the elect, 144,000, the remnant. All right. Those are other names for that 144,000. And in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of Yahweh. Right. So no matter what you say about the elect, all right, they was already preordained. There's nothing ultimately that you can say, right? Because the Most High has already made them to win. All right, they were born winners. Okay, let's get a word for gal real quick.
Strong's G 1388. Dallas. Dallas.
Dallas. It's a craft to seek gal. All right, so we're not doing what? We're not on the highways and hedges deceiving. Okay. Now, of course, if you don't know something, you go acquire, get information, all right, and come back and teach it correctly. But ultimately, you're not out there just deceiving people deliberately, right? It says decoy, trick, bait, wild craft, deceit, guile, and subtlety. All right. So ultimately, we're not deceiving. Okay. Let's go back to the book of Psalms, chapter 47. I'm going to put in the NLT. And like I said, this I'm just going through the spirits, a few things I had, a few things I was meditating on in the spirit. It says, for the Yahweh Most High is awesome. He is the great. Matter of fact, I'm finish this up. Come, everyone, clap your hands, shout to the Most High with joyful praise. And once again, that's what we are doing. All right. For the Yahweh Most High is awesome. He is the great king of all the earth. He subdues the nations before us, putting our enemies beneath our feet. All right. All these heathen nations. Okay. All the, because there's 18 nations, but there are what? 17 heathen nations, man. Because there's only one nation that is of the elect. And within the elect nation, you have the elect within that. Okay. So there's 17 nations that the Most High is not rocking with, man. He subdues the nations before us, putting our enemies beneath our feet. He chose the promised land as our inheritance, the proud possession of Jacob, Yaquab, descendants whom he loves. All right. The descendants of Jacob, Yaquab. All right. Because the headquarters is the land of Jerusalem. Okay. Psalms 47 verse 5. Yahweh, and ultimately, the headquarters is going to be in Jerusalem, but, brother's going to be having planets, brother's going to be living large, man. Okay. Psalms 47 verse 5. Yahweh has ascended with a mighty shout. Yahweh has ascended with trumpets blaring. Okay. And this is what ultimately what I was thinking about Psalms 47 verse 5, because Yahweh, Most High has ascended with a mighty shout. Yahweh has ascended with trumpets blaring. Okay, and we understand that, you know, the Most High, well, Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai. Okay, to do what? You know, to fight. Okay, to destroy. And this shout ultimately goes into what? Yahweh Shai waging war on America. Okay, because this place right here is the head. I mean, is number one in wickedness, man. Okay, and everyone follow pursuit. Okay, because ultimately this place right here is spiritual Egypt, is spiritual Syria, it's spiritual Babylon. Okay, this place is literally the revival of Rome. Okay. Now let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 42. I'm gonna read it in the KJV and also in the NLT. Okay, Isaiah 42, and because, you know, I ultimately said that, you know, this, you know, that shout goes to what? Him waging war. Let's start Isaiah 42 and verse 13 in the KJV first. The Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. All right, now guys, right here, Yahweh in all caps. I mean, it got the Lord in all caps, which you understand is Yahweh, but we understand that this is, you know, ultimately how Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai. All right, to put him down. Now let's grab it in the NLT. Isaiah 42:13 in the NLT, and it reads, the Yahweh will march forth like a mighty hero. He will come out like a warrior full of fury. He will shout his battle cry and crush all his enemies. I'm reading it again. The Yahweh will march forth like a mighty hero. He will come forth out like a warrior full of fury. He will shout his battle cry and crush all his enemies. Okay? Coming to do what? Wage war. All right? It's coming to fight. It's coming to put down. Okay? And, you know, and there's also another one in 1 Thessalonians 4 in 16. I'll grab it. But it's pretty much saying the same thing right here in the book of Psalms. Let's get a book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 4. Grabbing the KJV. And 16, it said, for the Yahweh, all right, for the Most High himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, comes to do what? Wage war, with the voice of the archangel and with the trump of Yahweh, and the dead in Hamashiach shall rise first. All right, and those go into who? The elect that may have died, all right, but they works still follow them. And the archangel, you know, can we understand that Michael the archangel, man, that's an angel of war. Okay. It said, for the Most High himself shall descend from heaven with a shout. Once again, to wage war with the voice of the archangel and with the trumpet of Most High. And the dead of Mashiach shall arise first. All right. Let's go back to the book of Psalms 47 verse 5. And it reads, and Yahweh has ascended with a mighty shout, which again to wage war. The Yahweh has ascended with trumpets blaring. Okay. Let's get that book of Revelation 19. Okay, I want to lay back more off that waging war, and that'd be pretty much the point. Maybe grab it in NLT as well. Revelation 19 and verse 11. It said the coming of Hamashiach. All right, got right there Christ, which we understand, you know, ultimately goes into what? Anointed. All right, but it's Hamashiach. Revelation 19 verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse that goes into what? The chariot. All right. Horse represent horsepower. And he that sat upon him was called faithful and true. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. That's what Yahweh Shai is coming to do. All right. Faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. Yahweh Shai do the bidding of Yahweh. All right. Everyone follows pursuit. Everyone has a lot to fulfill. Okay. From Yahweh, from Yahweh Shai on down, man. All right. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, that chariot, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. It's righteous, all right? Because ultimately people always say, you know, it's not fair, or you be on highways and hedges, you may, or on the comment boards or whatever, you hear people saying, they don't sound fair, they don't sound like my God, but they don't understand how the Most High gets down, okay? They don't understand that. Even the nations of old understood that. As a matter of fact, let's go to the book of Joshua real quick. All right, because they understood about, they heard the dread and the terrible things that the Most High had done to the land of Egypt. Let's go to the book of Joshua, chapter 2. See where I want to start. All right, Khan. Let's start at. All right, because this goes into what the two men's and right here it's a Rahab. Okay, she was a heathen. She was not an Israelite. All right, Joshua 2 and verse 9. Okay, when she hit the two, the two Israelites that had went and spied. All right, Joshua 2 and verse 9. And she said unto the men, I know that the Yahweh had given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, because our land was inhabited by who? Them Hamites. We got the Jezebites, the Canaanites, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you. All right, and scared, man, because they heard about what the terrible things the Most High done unto the land of Egypt. All right, because the Most High is what? The king of terrors. All right, for we have heard how the Yahweh dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt, and what you did unto the two kings of the Amorites that were on the other side Jordan, Sihon and Og, whom you utterly destroyed. Okay, and as soon as we had heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Yahweh your power, he is most high in heaven above and in earth beneath. All right, so they heard about the dread and fear of our power. All right, Allah Shadia. Okay, and it goes into Allah, that Shadia go to what, demon like power. All right, that's who that's our God, man. All right, and these other nations are going to be in fear again very, very soon. Okay, because I was watching a news clip on our YouTube of this Edomite, whistleblower, whatever they call him, going into the fact, talking about nuclear and all of that, which is beautiful. All right, because that's ultimately what is getting ready to come to Babylon the Great, aka America. Read verse 11 one more time. And as soon as we heard these things, our hearts did melt, neither did there remain any more courage in any man because of you. For the Yahweh your power, he is most high in heaven above and in earth beneath. All right, they heard about the things the Most High done, man. Now therefore I pray you, swear unto me by the Yahweh, since I have showed you kindness, that you will also show kindness unto my father's house and give me a true token. All right, because ultimately, real quick, make a quick point. When a man, when we do things that please the Most High, all right, our enemies are what? At peace with us. Matter of fact, let's start at Proverbs 16 verse 7 is the point, because once again she was a heathen, but the Most High can make these nations be at peace with us if we serve him in sincerity. All right, and also they was in terrible fear. This is the book of Proverbs, verse 4, and it reads, the Yahweh had made all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. All right, you can Jacob try to link up with whatever heathen, Edomite, Elam, Moab, Ammon, Cush, any one of them, right? But ultimately they still gonna have to serve their punishment. Japhet, they can still serve their punishment. All right, even Japhet, all right, the Samoans. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he should not be unpunished. All right, by mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Yahweh men depart from evil. By mercy and truth iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Yahweh men depart from evil. Okay, so that's ultimately what happened for the us believers, right? You heard about the great judgment that's getting ready to hit America, and you got scared, right? Verse 7, when a man ways please the Yahweh, he maketh it even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay, I just want to bring that out. You make a quick point, you know, since I brought out Joshua 2, all right, that ultimately she, you know, was a heathen. But as it says right here, Proverbs 16 verse 7, when a man ways please the Yahweh, he maketh it even his enemies to be at peace with him. Okay? You know, so that was pretty much it. You know, that was pretty much the point. Like I said, there was a few things I just had on my spirit. All right. I'm in it there. I'm gonna give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha, Hodash. Honors be to the elect elders of the nation of Israel. Shalom. To you, Akim, you hopeful elect. Shalom. To you, sincere believers. Shalom. To you, sincere Akwah. Shalom. Brakatham. Abba, Babal. On to the next.